Versatile Mage. Chapter 246, Inviting the Healing Element. Humph. Even you have a day like this. If you didn't die, then you can still be considered somewhat lucky. Shen Mingxiao and Luo Song stood outside the iron cage as they looked at Mo Fan, who was bleeding profusely. Bai Zhangfeng and Song Chia had also arrived outside. They looked at Mo Fan, who was obviously injured. Bai Zhangfeng took joy at this sight. Luo Song, however, kept looking at the cursed beast that was pinned there. The cursed beast was tormented until exhaustion by the reinforced giant shadow spike. It didn't even have the strength to move its fingers. With such an ugly and scary creature appearing within the campus, the students were naturally talking about it. How did you receive such a severe injury? Again. A girl who appeared to be quite delicate hastily strode over as she saw Mo Fan laying at the edge of the iron cage. Mo Fan turned around and saw a relatively familiar face, but he couldn't recall her name. All he could do was grin. "Let me heal you, don't move." The delicate girl crouched down on the other side of the iron cage as she began to control her stars. "Humph, why are you helping him? Can't you see that most of the people here are too lazy to even bother with him? With you helping him like this, won't you just cause all of the people in school to hate you?" The boy next to the girl asked. The girl, called Tingting, didn't care about everyone's gazes as she continued to control her stars. "I have a cursed corrosion effect on my body. You can't heal me, you'll heal," Mo Fan began to say to her. "I'm also not the same primary magician as in the past," Tingting smiled, as a white star path emerged beneath her feet. There was more than just a single star path. They were both intertwining, as soft as a silk ribbon, as they curled around the girl called Tingting. It made her appear holy and pure. The healing ray slowly floated over. Its effect was completely different from the primary magic. The intermediate magic healing was more like a spiritual butterfly. Wherever there was a wound, it would be attracted to it like a flower. As it followed the smell of blood and the aura of corrosion, the healing butterfly began to flutter around. It quickly began to eliminate the corrosion and swelling on Mo Fan's rotting wounds. A normal staunching medicine was of no use. However, when the butterfly lightly breezed past, the blood immediately turned into scabs. There was an extremely eye-catching cut across Mo Fan's chest. Outside of where the flesh had turned slightly black, you could clearly see white bone. The healing spirit butterfly lingered around for a long time before it was able to remove the curse, and so Mo Fan's wound back together. This whole process only caused Mo Fan to feel slightly itchy. There was no pain whatsoever. His pale complexion began to recover some color. Mo Fan, who was laying in a pool of his own blood, wanted to get up, but he was scolded by Tingting, saying, "Lay down. You lost too much blood. The healing spirit butterfly will help you recover some of it." Mo Fan obediently laid back down. As expected, the spirit butterfly sprinkled some sparkling powder that entered his skin, and he could clearly feel his blood surging. His dizziness slowly began to dissipate. I Tutu was standing by the side and couldn't help but mumble, "This godforsaken great demon, why does he have an intermediate healing magician helping him heal?" The students who were in the vicinity were also shocked as they saw this. Why, the healing element was similar to summoning, both were few in number. Thus, all of the female healing magicians on the campus were regarded like Guanyin, goddess of healing. Magicians who possessed great, destructive magic power frequently suffered wounds every now and then. Many of them wouldn't be able to talk due to how painful their wounds were. If they knew a healing magician, then all their problems with magic would be resolved. The healing element had always been protected, nurtured by many elements. Those who paid attention to them would form a huge line. Under this incredible competition, the students who had gained the favor of the healers were very small in number. During the rookie competition, Mo Fan had probably offended the healing elements as well. So how come there was an intermediate healing magician who would come out and heal his wounds, and take such care of him? This made those who were watching from the side extremely envious. It was the first time for a lot of people to experience genuine healing magic. It looked like that extremely heavy wound was healed within just minutes. In the magic campus, the most important relationship you had was the one you had with the healing goddesses. Alright, you're fine now. Tingting displayed a smile, as if she didn't mind anything else. This made Mo Fan think of Xinxia. Could it be all girls who awakened the healing element had hearts this kind? Thank you, Mo Fan said in appreciation. The person who should be saying thank you is me. My name is Bai Tingting. Bai Tingting showed a pure smile. Oh. My name is. I know who you are. That day when you saved me from the phantom beasts, I already recognized you and your great fame. Bai Tingting smiled once more. You mean his notoriety? Ha ha ha. While the two were talking, a man walked over, panting with rage. This person was precisely Bai Zhangfeng. When he saw his own cousin healing the scoundrel Mo Fan, he began to get extremely angry. Tingting, why are you healing him? I know you like to help people, but you need to also consider just how notorious this person's name is on our campus. If you help him, then isn't that equal to ruining the name of the Bai family? Bai Zhangfeng immediately brought up their family. How could Bai Zhangfeng not get angry? Whenever he was wounded, his younger cousin Tingting had never helped him heal at all. Now, she had spent so much mana just to help the great demon, and she did it in front of so many people as well. Why do you care so much about my things? Bai Tingting raised her head and glanced at Bai Zhangfeng. Her tone immediately turned cold. Bai Zhangfeng was at a loss for words. His eyes carried rage as he glared at Mo Fan. Who knows anything about this beast-taming iron cage? Could someone quickly let me out? Mo Fan yelled out. Let me help you ask. Bai Tingting immediately offered. As expected, once the healing sister opened her mouth, everything seemed to become much easier. Accordingly, a senior student who had once guarded this place began to explain how to open up the beast-taming iron cage. At last, Mo Fan finally left the cage. Don't walk away. That creature, as well as those corpses, you will need to give an explanation. Shen Mingxiao immediately reached out and grabbed Mo Fan. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, then those two people must be Fu Tianming and Jia Wenqing. Did you kill them? Mo Fan glanced at the two corpses, and did not back off at all. I did indeed kill them. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.